my precious child, in the stillness of this second I attain out to you with phrases of affection, steerage, and wish I see the burdens you bring, the struggles you face and the issues that weigh upon your heart, the challenges you come upon in imparting for yourself, and those you cherish have now not escaped my notice. Let me assure you, the scarcity you experience is not the fullness of existence. I intend for you I am the creator of all matters, the only who set the galaxies in movement and stuffed the earth with abundance. My choice for you has constantly been a lifestyles of masses, no longer simply survival, but genuine flourishing. The arena I crafted brims with resources and opportunities, waiting to be found and stewarded accurately. It pains me to look you caught in cycles of lack, for this doesn't reflect the richness of my state. Concentrate intently, for I'm approximately to unveil expertise and strategies for the season. In advance, the blueprints to your renewal are being unfurled. Within the spiritual realm, I'm initiating a shift for your situations, orchestrating activities and connections, so one can lead to your prosperity, even though you may now not yet understand it. The winds of exchange are stirring earlier than those blessings occur. I urge you to put together, just as a farmer readies the soil before the rains come, so too have you geared up your coronary heart and thoughts. Begin to align your thoughts and actions with the abundance I am bringing. Draft plans for the endeavors I will encourage. Installation structures to manipulate the assets that will flow. Take sensible steps in faith, understanding that I'm operating in the back of the scenes. Recall usually that true prosperity comes from me alone. It is not executed through relentless toil or smart manipulation, but via partnership with my spirit. I will supply you both the imaginative and prescient to see opportunities, and the ability to seize them. Live humble as those blessings spread, spotting that every desirable present comes from above. Right here is the strategy I impart. Do you cast your nets extensive within the good-sized oceans of opportunity I've created, in which others see obstacles? Search for abundance, I can manual you to pools, teeming with provision ideas that remedy troubles, connections with key individuals, opportunities that open doors, and people eager for what you offer. As you collect this bounty, remember to share generously. Use your overflow to guide the ones in want and to further my paintings in the arena. For in my financial system, authentic wealth is measured now not just in what one accumulates, but in how one distributes. You stand at the shoulders of trustworthy ones who have long passed earlier than you. Their prayers, their perseverance, and their legacy of stewardship combine with your personal efforts to usher in a brand new technology of prosperity. The non-secular seeds they planted are ready for harvest. And also you get to take part in reaping, wherein others have SWN. However, in all this, hold your coronary heart anchored in me. Let your fulfillment turn out to be a testimony to my goodness. In preference to a monument for your personal abilities, I declare over you, presently increase is coming to folks who walk in righteousness. My phrase is filled with promises of provision, in that I stand geared up to satisfy them. To your life ask, and you'll receive, or searching for, and you will find. Knock and doorways will open. I am getting ready to pour out advantages, a good way to overflow the storehouses of your lifestyles. You'll pass from a position of desiring to one of giving. From scarcity to surplus via you, I will repair and rebuild not simply your personal situations, but the lives of many around you. To absolutely step into this new fact, you have to embody a renewed mindset. Put off the lies that have limited your expectancies. Lack isn't your element. It is a device of the enemy, designed to preserve you from your full inheritance. My nature is one in all lavish generosity, of creativity that is aware of no bounds. Align your thinking with this fact. Surround yourself with folks who share this vision of abundance, searching for relationships with believers who talk the language of prosperity, not from a place of greed, however from a deep information of mind. Person, allow their religion fan the flames of your personal expectancies. Collectively, you may encourage one another to dream bigger and reach higher. Don't be afraid to ask me for tremendous matters. Your potential to receive is regularly limited. Most effective with the aid of your willingness to ask. Expand your vision of what's feasible. While you align your requests with my will and the furtherance of my kingdom, you are making room for miracles. I pride in surprising my kids with advantages that exceed their creativeness. Exercise generosity with some things, sources you presently own. There is profound spiritual energy in giving, even when it appears you have got little to spare. As you sow seeds of kindness, help, and practical help into the lives of others, you set in movement a religious law of reciprocity. What you make manifest for others, I can make show up for you. Pressed down, shaken together, and jogging over. Harness the electricity of your words to form your fact. Speak existence over your situation. Day by day, declare my guarantees of provision. Boom and overflow allow. Permit your speech. Mirror unwavering faith in my capability and willingness to provide. Name forth the sources that have been stored up for you, believing that as you speak, in alignment with my phrase, I'm devoted to deliver it to pass. I am initiating a revolution among my human beings. The cycles, which have hindered families for generations, are being broken. Hidden possibilities and untapped sources are being found out. This is my coronary heart for you. No longer simply survival, however. The capability to generate abundance and use it as a force for you. Inside the global to absolutely participate on this motion. You must also embody realistic know-how. Learn to steward properly what you already have. Expand the area of dealing with your resources wisely. Throughout one-of-a-kind desires and dreams. If you lack information in this region, are looking for out mentors and instructors who can guide you, there may be no disgrace in mastering. Certainly it is the direction to growth and empowerment. Look at your selections with honesty and discernment. Pick out areas where you can simplify, decreasing commitments that do not align, along with your real priorities. This could require transient sacrifices, however. Recall you are making room for more blessings to come. Dwelling within your approach now positions you for growth inside the destiny in case you find yourself harassed. Make freedom a pinnacle priority. Duties can limit your choices and options. Increase a systematic plan to lighten your load, starting with what weighs heaviest on you. As you work toward freedom, face up to the temptation to tackle new burdens. Discover ways to delay gratification. Getting ready for the future, as opposed to searching for instant comfort. In this period of extraordinary opportunity, I challenge you to diversify your efforts. No longer limit yourself to an unmarried source of provision. Explore ways to use your abilities, competencies, and passions. This age has spread out infinite avenues for growing value and generating increase from anywhere you are, whether or not through new ventures, clever investments, or sharing your knowledge. There are myriad ways to grow your stability and impact. Invest time and energy in private development. Sharpen your skills as make bigger your understanding and domesticate a mindset of continuous growth. The more price you may provide to others, the extra abundance will flow again to you. Don't forget, you're created with unique presence and capabilities. As you expand these abilities, you position yourself to acquire extra opportunities and rewards. I have assigned heavenly forces to useful resource you on this adventure closer to prosperity. Angels of a breakthrough are being dispatched to put off limitations in open doorways which have long been shut. Anticipate to encounter divine appointments. Meetings, conversations, and opportunities that seem coincidental, but are orchestrated by using my hand. Those encounters will accelerate your progress, making up for lost time and neglected possibilities of the past. Take into account that the benefits coming your way aren't only for your advantage on my own. As you prosper, you grow to be a conduit of my goodness to others. The abundance you generate is intended to be a tool for advancing my state purposes on the earth. Allow this angle guide your decisions and gasoline your aims. I am releasing creative ideas and modern answers into your thoughts. Take note of the inspirations that come. For many can be seeds of future abundance. Some standards may additionally appear unconventional, or even not possible at first glance. But bear in mind with me, all things are feasible. Have the braveness to pursue those divine ideas, trusting that I will offer the resources and connections vital to carry them to fruition. As you step into this new season of plenty, remain rooted in your identification as my child. Your really worth isn't always decided by your possessions or achievements. The aim of prosperity is no longer to raise yourself above others, but to be in a function to boost others. Permit humility and gratitude be the hallmarks of your achievement. Don't forget always that true riches make bigger a long way past cloth. Wealth domesticate a prosperity of spirit. Peace that surpasses expertise. Pleasure that isn't always dependent on situations, and love that overflows to all around you. Those are treasures that neither moth nor rust can spoil, and they may preserve you through each season of existence. My baby, I am calling you to a higher degree of religion and expectation. Shake off the small thinking that has held you back. Embrace the vastness of my guarantees and the limitlessness of my strength as you align your existence with my standards and purposes. Watch in awe as I open the floodgates of heaven over your lifestyles. The journey ahead may undertaking you. There can be moments when your religion is tested, while progress appears slow or while setbacks occur. In these times, hold rapid to my promises. Go back to those words I have spoken over you. Let them be an anchor to your soul and a light to your path. I am with you, usually guiding your steps, establishing doorways and offering knowledge beyond human information. Trust in my timing, for I see the stop from the beginning. Starting what may also appear like delays are frequently my safety, preparing you for the weight of blessing too. Come consider, my baby, that your value to me isn't based in your accomplishments, or the size of your effect. I love you with an eternal love, unchanging and unshakable. As you stroll this course of growth, allow that love be your basis. Allow it fuel your confidence and guide your actions. I have positioned inside you seeds of greatness, thoughts, skills, and capacities which are but to completely bloom in this season. I can water the one seeds you may find power you fail to understand. You had expertise that surprises you, and prefer that opens unparalleled doorways. Do not compare your journey to others. The course I have for you is uniquely designed, thinking of each element of who I have created. You too, embody your tale with all its twists and turns, knowing that I'm weaving it into some things stunning. As abundance begins to float, do not forget the supply. It is not via your wood possibly, or electricity, however by means of my spirit. Stay close to me, seeking my face, even extra diligently in instances of lots than you did in times of need. For it is in intimacy with me that you will find the greatest achievement, and the clearest course. I'm calling you to be a light in dark places, to carry desire where there is despair, and to provide solutions wherein others see most effective problems. The growth coming to you is gasoline for this venture. Use it accurately continually, searching out ways to increase my kingdom and exhibit my love. Include a spirit of adventure as you step into this new bankruptcy. I am the God of the not possible, delighting in doing things that confound human know-how. Be ready for surprises, for advantages that come in unexpected applications, and for doorways to open in the most not likely places. Peculiarly, my child, recognize that I am happy with you, no longer for what you acquire or gather, however for who you're, my love, in whom I'm nicely thrilled. As you stroll in the abundance I am freeing, may additionally this truth be your comfort and your crown. My cherished one, I see you strolling via this barren seas in your heart, crying out how lengthy. Understand this, I've not forgotten you, no longer for a single moment. You're eternally etched in my heart. I can lead you out of your place of confinement. I will make a manner in which there appears to be no way in the driest, desolate tract I can offer for your each want. Have I not shown my faithfulness to you countless times? But I see your religion waver when challenges rise up. My valuable toddler, consider who I am, the writer of all of the person who instructions the very elements. There is no hurricane I cannot calm in your sake. Elevate your gaze from the turmoil surrounding you. Look to me, the starting and end of your journey of faith. Have I no longer spoken promises over your existence? Plans in your well-being now, not for damage. Plans to present you wish in a a shiny destiny. Even though the fulfillment may appear delayed, it will sincerely come to Skip. The appointed time draws close to even now. I am mobilizing heavenly forces for your behalf. I'm moving in the hearts of those in authority, aligning instances and clearing boundaries from your direction. I am orchestrating divine encounters and making ready wonder blessings to overtake you abruptly. For the season of special want over your existence has arrived. The time of wandering is coming to an end. Your place of promise lies simply beforehand. Can you not feel the first faint signs of dawn at the horizon, heralding the sunrise of breakthrough? If I provided abundantly while you were in bondage, how a good deal more will I pour out blessing now, which you are my covenant toddler. My outpouring of supernatural provision may be greater than you can comprise. It's going to come unexpectedly and overwhelm you with its abundance. I am leading you from the barren region into a land of masses. Simply as I made a way, veer not possible boundaries for my children. Lengthy in the past, so I am making a manner for you. Currently not will you subsist on meager portions. I'm ushering you into a place of abundance, your personal promised paradise, prepared for you due to the fact earlier than time commenced. Enlarge the boundaries of your expectation. My child, stretch your hopes wider to align with heavenly fact, for I am the God of countless provision. Your company without cease. It brings me joy to provide you with the fullness of my country. I'm maintaining not anything back. My storehouses stand open. Inquire for me for provision in due season, and I will open the windows of heaven. Sources are being set apart for my righteous ones. And truly folks who observe me will flourish in these days, as in no way earlier than. Hold your mind constant on me through each project. Stay faithful inside the tough instances, and you will enjoy the fruit of blessing in due season. I am teaching you to discover your private satisfaction in me. On my own, your actual source, for I am bringing you out of a region of obstacle and into your complete identification as my infant. You're my valuable ownership, a part of a royal priesthood, a holy nation. Not will you struggle. For you will ceremonial dinner each day at my desk, within the place I have promised you. So stir yourself light in, reignite your religious passion. To align with this new technology I'm ushering in, for I have appointed this season as a gateway for big advancement of my state, and also you will be amongst its forerunners. The battle belongs to me. You need most effective. Stand company, watch and witness my wonderful deliverance. I can clean the route earlier than you and lead you triumphantly into your inheritance. For I am taking you better, increasing your capacity to contain extra of my glory, energy and provision than you ever imagined. Prepare yourself for sudden bursts of blessing and opt to overtake you from each direction. Be alert for divine connections, supernatural possibilities, and notable miracles propelling you forward into your superb future, for I am accelerating your journey. My baby, certainly, signs and symptoms of wonder and abundance are already amassing around you, pregnant with promise, and testifying to this new generation of exponential increase. In great blessing I'm birthing in you even now. Can you now not perceive it? The long nighttime of sorrow is giving way to joy. Victory stands at the threshold. Now isn't the time to doubt or retreat in fear. My cherish, now is the time to rise up with the braveness of a lion in victorious faith. Remove each quandary and press forward into all I've organized for you. So raise up your eyes. Prevent rehearsing past difficulties or traumatic about your gift. Situations be nevertheless, and know that I am God. I could be exalted amongst all peoples and all through all generations. I can purpose your righteousness to polish just like the sunrise, the justice of your purpose just like the noonday sun. No weapon fashioned in opposition to you shall succeed. Each voice that rises towards you I shall silence. Therefore anchor deep inside your coronary heart this unchanging fact. I'm for you, I'm in your facet. I am dedicated for your fulfillment and could provide you with victory in all things. I will meet every need and calm every worry. I'm creating a manner for you where there appears to be no manner, and wherein chaos reigns all round. You may revel in most effective my best peace. a supernatural rest and quiet confidence that I am incomplete. Manage on your behalf, so come away with me, loved toddler, into the name of the game vicinity of communion, wherein you will find shelter underneath my protective wings, until all storms bypass. By using Abide in Me, understanding I'm at work behind the curtain, preparing and positioning all you want for first-rate victory. Provision and blessing inside the next chapter. I've supernatural surprises in shop you've got. But to assume stroll with me impatient. Believe a little longer the success of each promise is handy. Quickly you'll stand in awe at the wonders. I am appearing in and through you in this new technology of exponential increase and explosive enlargement of my kingdom. For I'm taking you from obscurity to prominence, in which dreams turn out to be reality. Suddenly, every low vicinity will be raised up, every impediment eliminated, hard paths might be smoothed, crooked ways made straight. My glory shall be found out, and all will witness it together. Are you able to not understand it? Growing on the horizon even now. My infant, the tides are turning. The season of transition is upon you. That is now not the give up, however handy is the start. Remarkable victory and vindication await you just in advance. Whilst I provided every day for my humans in their journey, lengthy in the past, so will I pour out supernatural provision and tremendous prefer, until you overflow with extra than enough. In the coming days, the appointed time of release has come. The season of worry is finishing. Your time of wandering is coming to a near. I am main you out into an area of abundance, so put together yourself for a flood of advantages. Breakthroughs and guarantees fulfilled after lengthy postpones. Certainly, my cherished child. I'm the God who acts, who intervenes on your affairs to prosper you, who speaks with strength and makes a way through impossible barriers, clearing a course a good way to walk correctly via two. The alternative side, your land of promise and future awaits you. I'm able to move heaven and earth to bless you, offer for you and mark your life with favor, because you're treasured to me for all time. In my thoughts, my plans for you for peace and not for harm, to give you a hope-crammed future, and I'm causing all things, every person, machine, and situation around you, to paintings collectively for your properly in step with my grasp. Plan of love and redemption, so brace yourself, beloved toddler, to receive wave after wave of blessings, breakthroughs and divine prefer on this new generation, being birthed on your existence, for I'm drawing you into deeper closeness with me and lifting you higher into the realms of glory, reserved for my children. I've wonders to expose you in geographical regions of reality, but unseen by using human eyes, and I long for nothing greater than to share my secrets and techniques with you, to unfold the mysteries of my nature and purposes to you, who are most cherished to me. My valuable one, sincerely, I tell you, you have not yet visible or heard the fullness of the great things I've organized for you. I have set apart wonders beyond your wildest desires, conceived for you due to the fact before time began. Even now they are rushing toward you approximately to overtake you. Abruptly, so elevate your voice in completely satisfied reward as we step collectively into this grand future. The boundaries I'm expanding before your eyes are without precedent. Permit pass of what has been. I am making the entirety new for your existence beginning nowadays. Divine connections, great benefits, supernatural provision. The coming wave of leap forward will astound you, because it propels you into the destiny I ordained for you lengthy ago. Have fun. My toddler victory and vindication are yours this day. My loved, how I lengthy for near fellowship with you. I created you, usual you, in my very image, so that we ought to walk in harmony collectively. But so regularly you experience distant from me, suffering to pay attention my voice or sense my presence. Why do I seem far away whilst I'm right via your side? I remember that lifestyles brings many burdens. Cares weigh closely for your coronary heart, and worries cloud your sight. You end up entangled by pastimes of reputation and protection. You wrap your identification up in human relationships, seeking to others to complete you, to fulfill you, attempting to find love in locations that can't genuinely satisfy you, attempt to numb your ache with brief distractions. However, they always leave you empty in the give-up. Can you pay attention, my smooth call? Do you see how I'm attaining out to you even now? That emptiness you feel is supposed to draw you close to me. I created that space internal for myself on my own too. Feel your struggles make way for my energy. Weak point opens the door for my electricity to guide you. I exploit your very thirst to steer you to the fountain of living waters, with a view to quench your soul forever. More, my loved child, in those quiet moments whilst you sense by myself. Will you turn your coronary heart to me and discover the intensity of our connection? Will you permit this season of perceived lack in your lifestyles to be converted into wealthy abundance via understanding me higher? What if the friendship you lengthy for is already at hand? If you'll simplest permit me in, I don't choice. Formalities or inflexible rituals are courting as certain by using covenant, no longer by means of your overall performance or works. However, through my grace and favor freely given to you, may we start a brand new set apart frustrations over beyond missteps. I maintain no report of wrongs. My goal is absolutely to bathe you with kindness, to expose mysteries to eager ears willing to pay attention. Riches past, your imagination saved only for your equip to be unlocked. In our moments together, do you want to experience greater than you ever dreamt? Viable for this present, I've already made the highest sacrifice. What greater can I provide you with? However myself come now. All is prepared and waiting. There's no one to repair yourself. Before you technique me, you're welcomed. Just as your yourself attempt wearies me almost as a great deal, as the burdens you deliver needlessly, cannot you experience all that I've executed, so we could have this fellowship, dearest one, in reality, obtain what has been performed for you, and input into the pleasure of my presence, where streams of pride watch for pleasure, past words to reinforce your heart while fear assails, rivers of peace to soothe tension whilst it rises, waves of grace upon grace poured over you continuously. That is my coronary heart's preference for you. Channel your restlessness into in search of greater of me. I'm inviting you to go deeper still, to press through the resistance keeping us aside, and plunge headlong into the depths of who I am. No hiding, no protecting back. Provide me permission to go looking your innermost mind and longings. As you yield greater of yourself to me, you'll acquire greater and extra of me in return. This slow unveiling comes via trusting me, beyond what makes rational feel. In any case, I'm the eternal one. Seeing yourself as I see you, modifications the whole thing. Growing focus, which you are forever in my mind, brings freedom and divine motive. Identity crises dissolve as you gain a self-assurance in who I claim you to be, which means springs forth from a lifestyles rooted in me. And so I name you into greater cherished one. No longer chasing fleeting pleasures that continually leave you looking, but pursuing the greatest treasure who alone can fulfill. Getting to know to recognize my voice, notably others. Discerning the guidance of my spirit who leads you into all reality. Eyes constant on the only who authors and perfects your religion, who designs your direction ahead. Ears attuned to my dwelling phrase that transforms your very thoughts. Palms open to get hold of clean nourishment. Daily heart undivided in unserving love for me. Those open channels preserve our verbal exchange. Clear barriers come down through sincere self-exam. Inaccurate views get corrected, whilst you present yourself completely to me for renewal. Cussed roots of self-reliance. Gently yield to my approaches as you practice. Believe in small matters, first grade by grade, little by little. And soon you recognize your first-class buddy walks beside you. Usually no topic is off limits for discussion. Absolute confidence is simply too trivial to ask your worrying. Counselor, you bear your soul transparently, due to the fact my mercies meet you in your weakest moments. However, in no way go away you there. I raise you up tenderly as a father comforts his child. I convey you excessive upon my shoulders, rejoicing in restored freedom. Sorrows shared lose their sting in the light of my smile upon you. Laughter echoes boundlessly. The everlasting nation state's wish perseveres for now. You understand you are not by myself now. Not ever my presence goes with you. My peace guards your heart and thoughts. Electricity eternal works for your behalf, turning challenges into benefits, just because I adore you. Choose surrounds you want to shield. Doors swing open that nobody can close. Infinite assets are guaranteed by using the king, who befriends those trusting completely in him. My electricity garments your frailty until sooner or later, while you change it for immortality. Glimpses of your everlasting future convey fortitude anchored in me. Transient difficulties are reframed with an angle, stretching into infinity, in which you'll reign forever in glory with me. Layers of which means ever unfolding, more to discover. Approximately me and the wonders of my nature for all the ages. But to return, but for now we start here. The joyous adventure starts off evolved these days. One aware step after some other will. You receive my invitation and come away, leaving lesser things in the back of permit. Move of empty interest to advantage what you have been original for. This hour I grant you readability of vision, to apprehend once more how I see you. Forget past labels. Forget about critics' declaration. Cease futile striving. Be nevertheless and renowned that I've selected you, and you are definitely mine. I name you loved. I declare over you that we will stroll in close fellowship together, all the days of your lifestyles. I seal you as my own. No electricity can dissolve what I join in holy covenant now, not even your weak spot. Mistakes or outer challenges alternate how I experience approximately you, precious infant of mine. So come now, input into greater, my palms stay outstretched. I patiently watch for your wholehearted yes. What holds you, return valuable one. Lingering doubts plague you. Emotions of unworthiness worry, which you do not actually know me, or realize the peak and depth and breadth of my affection for you. Questions churn on your mind. Growing hesitation, you glimpse how all-consuming this will be, how absolute the give-up, and you hesitate on the threshold. Wrestling within, permit me lightly quiet your tension, baby, whispering peace to turbulent thoughts. I do no longer demand from you what you aren't but capable of give. Shall I reject you due to the fact you do not fully recognize me, but shrink back due to the fact you harbor doubts? Wait aloof until you measure up to some arbitrary general. Earlier than embracing you, never such rigidity has no vicinity in my area. Confusion offers manner to awareness. Worry melts within the light of my best love. Questions find answers in the one who fashioned the very thoughts. Inquiring doubts dissolve as forgotten glimpses of our friendship lost. Considering that the beginning sparked to life again, from embers long grown cold. Come now and heat yourself in my presence. Locate nourishment rich in candy from my desk. Set aside tension over that which you do not yet. Hold close as a substitute. Get hold of from my hand all good presents outpoured upon you. Permit thanksgiving to swell up out of your soul for advantages. Already obtrusive gifts tangible. An unfastened start here and allow reward. Make manner for faith planted deep to take root and develop sturdy. A tiny seedling pushing through darkish soil. In due season will emerge effective into daylight, but only as nurtured lightly via the nighttime. No longer discounted as insignificant. No longer trampled thoughtlessly underfoot. Those gentle shoots require protection so one can stand tall. So come enter in and begin the adventure by using my aspect. One gradual step, then another in upward climb, not too steep for small strides to navigate. I set the tempo flawlessly matched for you loved, and deliver electricity for each segment. The manner grows brighter the further we travel collectively, till someday you switch and understand the distance included, new vistas attained. Pleasure wells up as you apprehend me as your closest partner, rather than a much-away deity. Laughter springs forth rich and full-bodied. In on this second you understand. Questions quit their swirling tempest. Doubt flees, worry is forgotten. Handiest awe and surprise continue to be at the unspeakable treasure, determined in the gift of divine friendship. This equal present I provide to you again even now. Obtain and enter deeper in with me. My baby, this invitation stands open. There isn't any rush, no strain. I'm patient and know how knowing that believe takes time to construct. Each small step you are taking toward me is celebrated every second. You choose to flip your attention my way is precious. I am no longer a harsh taskmaster, but a loving father keen to peer you flourish and grow. Don't forget this adventure we embark on together isn't always approximately perfection, however, but development. It's no longer approximately accomplishing a vacation spot, but about the connection we construct along the way. There may be moments of awesome pleasure and revelation, and there may be times of struggle and questioning. Both are precious. Both are part of the path. I am calling you to a life of authenticity, to be real with me, to bring your real self with all its complexities and contradictions. I already recognize you absolutely, and I love you completely. There's nothing you can monitor, so that it will shock me or flip me away. In fact, it's far for your moments of greatest vulnerability that you could find me most near. As we walk together, you will find out greater approximately who I am, however also about who you are. You may discover strengths you in no way knew you had, gifts that have lain dormant, and a capability for love and joy, past what you've got skilled earlier than. This journey will reshape your information of yourself, of others, and of the arena around you. Don't be surprised if this direction leads you to locations you never expected. I may also call you to step out in faith, to love the unlovable, to forgive the unforgivable. to pray when all appears misplaced. Realize this. I can in no way leave you to face these demanding situations by myself. My power can be your power, my wisdom your guide, my love your steady partner, amen.